Am I really that much to handle? Breaking these niggas down like a camera. You don't really know you are.
What's up, guys? It's your girl Brittany, and I'm back with another video. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share, all that. Y'all got a question, because I started to put clips within the video. Y'all let me know if y'all like that. I just don't want y'all to just watch me talking, and as I'm talking, I want y'all to be able to see what I'm talking about, because y'all be trying to go against my thoughts, so I be trying to tell y'all what I be talking about. Okay, so y'all let me know if y'all like the clips in here. If not, then I'll just take them back out. So yeah, episode 8, Baddies Gone Wild. It was kind of like a filler episode, but let's get into it. So the episode starts with Bahadi crying about her hair, and Natalie still don't care about what she talk about. Natalie just trying to see her bald spot so she can be like, oh, and it's just like, girl, you already saw it. And then Oxy, Shay, and Jaden come back down, and they're kind of telling Natalie, yeah, Bahadi was confused. She didn't say anything about Daisy and woo. But Natalie still don't care about what they talking about. She talking about, you know, I'm just tired. Girl, when is you gonna do your job? Okay, because yeah, you saw the fights happen, and yeah, you hearing two sides of the story, but you should have just asked the host, boss, or whatever, you should have just sat down, heard both sides of the story, and be like, after y'all fight it out, y'all need to stop. I'm over it. But instead, she didn't, and it's just like, all right, girl. I think one of the girls even suggested that Bahadi make up with Daisy, and at the time, Bahadi was just like, nah, F that. That girl pulled out my hair. Like, it's no talking, no making up. Like, I'm just over it. And it's like, I agree with her, because, and then y'all suggested that 20 seconds after the girl pulled my hair. Like, no, forget that. I'm not making up with her. I'm bald. And Shay basically just like, okay, let's calm down. Let's go back to the room. But the girls already effed up our room. Like, it's basically us against them. Meaning Shay, Oxy, Bahadi, Jaden, and Erica versus the rest of the house. Oh, y'all, we gotta make up names for them, because I don't want to call them House Hate and a House B. That was so Baddies Caribbean and Baddies whatever. Like, we need to make up names for the two different groups. We need to do that. And then TT gets in her confessional, and she basically says,
I might have fucked some shit up in there, because them bitches was staying in there, because, bitch, y'all not gonna be comfortable in here. Y'all not standing on shit. Like, bring some other bitches in here that actually want to fight for the shit that they standing on. Like, these bitches not giving what the fuck has, like, they're not giving. So I feel like, yeah, their shit needs to be fucked up, and they don't need to be comfortable in here.
I low-key don't agree with her, because I don't think Shay is scary. Shay's been fighting. Jaden low-key is scary, because she be saying that she don't want to fight, but she actually does fight. Oxy fought, Bahadi fought, Erica fought. So for her to sit here and be like, we need new girls, these girls not standing on business, they boring. Oxy was lame for letting you mess up her bed. I will say that. She was lame for that. But I feel like if she would have hit Oxy, then Oxy would have fought. So for her to sit here and say we need new girls, I disagree with that. You just don't like the girls. But she can't sit here and say that they haven't been standing on business. Because, girl, they've been fighting y'all this whole time. That's how we got to this house whatever versus house whatever. Like, that's exactly how we got to that. Because they've been standing on business against y'all. Like, what? Then y'all, Daisy and Ming start throwing down.
Come on, let's go smoke. Let's go smoke, bitch. Let's go smoke, bitch. What's up? Come on, let's go smoke.
But they was just playing. But y'all, no lie, I was low-key kind of scared, because I was just like, yo, if like y'all already know, Daisy would F Ming up, and I would be scared of her, because it's like the girl couldn't even fight Oxy. So it's just like, I'm gonna need her, yeah, like play fights only. Then Natalie was talking to the girls, and she reminds them like it's 50K on the line of Baddies Gone Wild chain. And for some reason, Daisy and TT think that they're like on our faves list, and that they're, you know, top 2 or whatever to get the chain. And it's just like, no lie, y'all really aren't. It's like y'all, you know, y'all done lost us episode 2. Maybe at the end of episode 1. No, by Daisy it was like episode 3, but by TT you done lost us by the end of episode 1, babe. Like, I'm sorry. I like the confidence that you have, but girl, even on Bad Girls Club, we did not rock with the bullies. We weren't team Wolfpack. We weren't team Alicia and Valentina. We weren't team Lauren and whoever the heck that destroyed the Jayla and the twin stuff. Like, us as viewers, we don't we don't like the people that's bullying. We find y'all get the show, the storyline going, but we don't like y'all. Like, if you wanted to play the person that be the bully, then you should have known that you weren't gonna be the person, you know. So it's just like, yeah. And then Erica decides to leave
after seeing bitches get bopped in their face, blood vessels pop, hair ripped out their motherfucking head. This is not cute. You bitches are acting dirty as fuck, and I'm not finna do it with y'all.
And it's just like, as far as Erica leaving, I did find that kind of like lame, I'm not gonna lie, because I don't know how to say this. I just find it lame that Erica left. Like, I get not wanting to be bullied and picked on, whatever, and not fighting every day, but I feel like at this point it was house whatever versus house whatever, and that she low-key wasn't gonna be by herself. If they would have constantly let Erica get jumped, then yeah, but the situation at hand, I really don't think that they were jumping on Erica every day. They were yelling and talking at her, but they honestly weren't going to necessarily do anything. Like, the only person that literally would, like, Rella was going back and forth with her, but Rella didn't do shit. Like, you ran up on her. Like, these girls weren't going to do anything. Like, the only person that would have literally hit her is probably like TT, Daisy, but she really didn't have no issue with him. Her issue was with somebody like Rella, and then Cupcake got into it, and Oxy. And at this point, Oxy and them, they were sharing the same room, so I feel like she low-key could have talked it out with Oxy, and then, you know, they could have did that. But I really did not like that Erica left, because it's just like, girl, we liked you, we wanted to see you. So then afterwards, the girls, meaning Oxy, Jaden, you know, House B and them, like I said, we gotta kind of come up with a name for them. House B and them are sitting down sleeping. It looks like they just got into bed, got done showering, because Oxy was just getting out the bathroom, putting clothes on, and we hear TT, and then Cupcake is with her, and she's just making noise, telling them to get up, saying like, oh my gosh, no locked doors, no locked doors, and woo woo woo. And it's just like, is this the girl that thinks she's going to win? Cause these people just sitting here going to sleep, laying down. Girl, I'm pretty sure they hear your voice all day and all night. Like, let's just go to sleep at least for a few hours. It's just like, yeah, she blew me. But I will say this though, y'all know I'm kind of messy. I'm living for this whole House A, House B storyline, because it's not just one person, it's not just one group jumping on one group. But the only way I will really enjoy this storyline is if the House B girls stick together. Like, I'm not gonna like it if it's just these girls versus one person, but because I even like it when it's just one girl over here versus one girl over here. But it's really gonna be tea if it's a House A versus House B thing, and then, you know, everybody just start rumbling. But everybody has to participate. That's the only way it's gonna be interesting. If not, I'm not gonna like it no more. Then we see Bahadi decides to shave her whole head. One of the girls was right. She did have enough on one side for like a fade, but at the same time, I don't think it would have looked right just, you know, bald right here and the other side having hair. So yeah, she kind of did make the right decision. Like, I liked it on her, it was cute, but her confessional about it was so unserious. Talk about. Then afterwards, you have House A and House B, they're separate. Daisy's talking about Bahadi. You have Jaden over here talking about Hurricane M. You have Hurricane M over here talking about Jaden. And the thing that pisses me off about this Jaden and Hurricane M beef is that they're both saying that they're over it and tired of fighting each other.
And like with the whole like Hurricane M situation, it's just, I feel like it's so dragged. Like, I genuinely don't give a fuck about this girl.
And I'm really annoyed that I have to fight Jaden again. Like, bitch, I'm tired of beating your ass.
So it's like, if y'all are both over it and tired of fighting each other, why do y'all keep fighting? Like, and it seems like Jaden is over it more than Hurricane M. I don't know what Emery wants from Jaden specifically, but I'm gonna need both of them to get over it, especially because both of them are claiming that they over it. And it's like, if both of y'all are claiming that you're over it, why are we still on it? Like, let's just let it go. Then Rella talks about about how the night before Natalie was saying, like, you know, girls need to leave, but Natalie said it doesn't work. Like, in order for someone to leave, two of the girls need to fight, and whoever wins get to stay and whoever loses get to leave. Rella's like, I think it was like that though. But it's like, girl, what if you lined it up with somebody and you ended up losing? Were you going to leave? And not like you were one of the people that had the most votes against them to leave. It really would have just been the girls that y'all don't like, who are low-key getting cool because y'all don't like them fighting each other. So it is just like, why would they fight each other just because y'all want them to leave? Like, what? Rella is low-key kind of slow to me. I'm not gonna lie. So TT booked a water activity for them, and so they're on their way to their water activity, and on their way there, TT's just like,
we're gonna do the activity today. We're not gonna fight. We're gonna be cute, and we're gonna have fun in some water.
You fought at the last activity.
I did?
She did? Yeah. Oh, yeah.
like, TT, what are you talking about? You've been the main one doing stuff. So then Rella and Janellis get into it because someone says something about Erica. I can't remember which one. But the thing is, Erica's not there. So it's like y'all sitting here arguing about Erica, and Erica's not there. Not only can she not defend herself, she doesn't care about Rella. It's just like every time Rella hears Erica's name, she just gets so tense and pressed, etc. And it's just like, yo, I get it. The girl hit you with a battery. Y'all got y'all ones in, and it's like you would low-key had the chance to fight her again when y'all was sitting down talking to Natalie them yesterday, because Bahadi and Daisy fought, Hurricane M and freaking what's her name and Jaden fought. If you really were that pressed about Erica hitting you with the battery, you would have fought her yesterday too. But instead, the day after, you hear her name and you want to get pressed about it. You want to be mad that the girl that she's somewhat cool with is low-key trying to defend her. And it's like, she's just like, I don't know why you're defending her. She didn't get in the field for you. I don't need nobody to get, if I'm Janellis, I don't need Erica to get in the field for me. I can get in the field for myself, which Janellis did. She fought Shay, she fought Daisy over the phone thing. Why does Erica need to get in the field for me? Because we're cool. And it's like, now it's given that you got some type of secret vendetta against Erica, and you and her need to work it out, but you didn't do that when you got the chance. So hearing her name and you get impressed about it's irrelevant. Like, Rella, hang it up. You look like a hater. Then on the other buzz, Coco is talking to Jaden about the Hurricane M situation, and honestly, Coco, I don't know what she's talking about. She's sitting here talking about
are fighting about some shit that happened 2 years ago. I'ma blame Jaden for that. Cause bitch, why would you come on the show and egg on a whole storyline that y'all supposedly had situated already, and now you just looking like a lame ass bitch?
Like, you can blame Jaden for starting it, but you need to be blaming both of them for dragging this on, because you have two girls that saying they are over something and it's not giving overt, you know. Like, so it's like, you sit here talk about you blame Jaden. How about you go to your friend Hurricane M and you give her the same speech and see what she says about it? Because it's just like, yeah. And it's like, Coco, shut up. So they get to their water activity and they're going paddleboarding. And no lie, paddleboarding, when you stand up and do the 1-2, I can do the sitting down, the row your boat gently down the stream, but standing up paddleboarding, absolutely not. I don't know if Daisy was being dramatic. Daisy was probably being dramatic as well as being scared, but she had to put being dramatic so she won't put, you know, y'all know Daisy just be putting on the show. But no lie, if she was genuinely scared, it's like, girl, I blame you. But Gloss was looking thick on her paddleboard. I rewinded that. I was like, okay, ass. But it seemed like a few girls weren't able to do it. And then Shay is allergic to fish, so she wasn't able to do it. And it's like, damn, no wonder why the girl been fighting the whole time. She allergic to peanuts, she allergic to fish, she can't do the water activity. And it's like, not like they do anything else besides go to the club and drink. So no wonder why she just been drinking, twerking, and fighting, because it's like, the bitch can't do nothing else. But they have fun. They start partying on the boats. There's no drama. And y'all, Oxy even falls off board. I was like, what? And on the way back home, Bahadi somehow is on the bus with all the girls that she fought, and her and Daisy somehow seemed to talk it out. But y'all, why Daisy talking about she tired of the drama? Girl, you started 90% of the issues that were here. So out of nowhere, you're tired of the drama? It's like, whoa. But it seems like they talked it out. They both said that they're tired of fighting. They're both tired of the drama. And Bahadi says literally she fought 90% of the cast. She just want to have fun. It's just like, I really just hope all of them talking this how it's actually genuine. Because it's just like, yeah, like, you know, like, let's chill for a bit. Like, because y'all gonna fight again regardless. So it's just like, let's talk, chill, like, let's regroup. But after they talk it out, you got Coco in her confessional like,
Bitch, taking your hair and then bragging about it and laughing about it. Bitch, you responsible for me being bald-headed, bitch. What the fuck? Bahadi soft. I would have had to get that again. I ain't gonna lie. I would have had to get that again.
it's like she should be the last person calling somebody soft. And I know I brought this up the last recap, but it's just like, girl, you still didn't get your lick back from your eye. You sit here talking about she gotta look at her head being bald. Girl, you gotta look at your eye every day too. So I find it soft that you didn't get your lick back from your eye, and you sit here talking about Daisy is the reason Bahadi is bald. Like, Bahadi decided to shave her own head off. If she would have kept her bald spot with her hair, then you would be able to say, yeah, you know, she's the reason that she has a bald spot. But no, Bahadi decided to cut her hair off herself. So it's like, no, Bahadi's the reason why Bahadi is bald. Like, girl, get your facts straight. Then on the other bus, those girls talk about who they feel like is going to get a chain. And you got Cupcake that's in here talking about, I think it's either Bahadi, Daisy, I think it's either TT or you, Hurricane M. You've been popping your shit too. And it's like, when she said Bahadi, it was just like, oh, okay, I can see Natalie giving it to Daisy just because of the person Natalie is. I can honestly see her giving it to TT just because of the way that she is. But this is if Natalie chooses. We're going to choose Bahadi. But if Natalie chooses Daisy or TT, then that's just going to be the person Natalie chooses. But I can't see us or Natalie choosing Hurricane M. Well, it's like, has she been popping her shit? But as long as Cupcake knows that she's not one of those top contenders, like, no lie. And then you have Oxy coming out and she's like, honestly, I feel like I've been the most lit at the club. I feel like the people love me. I feel like I throw ass, and I feel like I've been standing on business. But it's just like, girl, we don't see what y'all do at the club. They show us a 20-second, you know, overview of what y'all do at the club, and no lie, that's it. If you are, it seemed like Oxy is lit in the little 20 seconds, but girl, we only see 20 seconds of that. No lie. Other than that, it's not giving you winning the show. Have you stood on business? Yeah, but it's not giving you're that entertaining for us to give you, to vote for you to win 50K. I ain't gonna lie, girl. I ain't gonna lie. And I'm not even saying that because I don't like you. I'm just saying that to be honest. And then, yeah, girl, like, I'm sorry. Then you got Cupcake that's in here and she asked the girls, if someone gets a chain and y'all feel like they don't deserve it, are y'all gonna snatch it? I don't know if she expected everyone to say yes and they have a conversation about how they would snatch a chain, but I'm happy everybody was just like, no, like, that's some weird hating ass crap. Like, why would they give Daisy a chain and Bahadi just snatch her chain? That would be some hating shit. Or Bahadi get a chain and y'all just jump her because she got the chain. If the girl won the chain, then she won the chain. Like, it is, yeah, like, Cupcake, why did you even bring that up? Like, do you want to snatch somebody's chain? And we know you not. So it's like, why even bring this up? Like, girl, it's okay to sit in silence for a few minutes on the way home. Like, you don't got to talk all the time, because now I feel like you just running out of shit to say. Then, bruh, you have Jaden and Hurricane M on the way home and they're arguing again. And it's like, Hurricane M is way more aggressive than Jaden. I don't know what her issue is with Jaden, but in this whole argument, they're both saying that they're over it, but they're still adding stuff to the argument that don't make sense. It's like, you're a liar, you're this, you're that, you're that. I'm tired of hitting you. We fought 5 times. Then stop fighting. Stop fighting. Jaden said, do you want to talk? Do you want to come to an agreement? And Hurricane M is like, bah, 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 which made Jaden, bah, 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 bah. And it's just like, yo, at this point, I want both of y'all to leave and handle y'all business on the streets, cause it like we tired of it. Afterwards, they get home and they only had 30 minutes to change, which is low-key kind of wild because they were just talking, they were just in the water saying it smelled like fish and Oxy done fell in the water, and it's just like I hope y'all wasn't fishy stanky in the club. Like, oh my, I hope y'all got some baby wipes at least to wipe down there. Then they get to the club and they meet Natalie, Scotty, and Bobby, and they seem like they're super happy to meet Scotty and Bobby, and I would be super happy to meet Scotty too. Like, y'all, Scotty is a baddie. Like, what? Bobby low-key kind of annoying though, I ain't gonna lie. He would blow my night. Then y'all, Ming gets too drunk in the club, so she has to leave. Gloss makes sure she gets home safe, but it's just like, y'all, this is why 18-year-olds should not be drinking, because don't get me wrong, we had sloppy drunks before over 21, but it's just like, Ming, no lie, this, like, the way she was, I'm pretty sure it was worse than that. It's just like, this is why if y'all were somewhere else, you would not be able to do baddie shot o'clock, because you was doing too much, babe. But I'm happy she got home safe. Seemed like everybody's having a good time. You even have TT drunk talking to the camera, and it's just like, okay, at least she not crashing out mad. I was happy for her. So then you have Natalie's messy ass ex's Daisy. Hey Daisy, who should leave? Daisy says Oxy, and not like Natalie took that information and she kept it in mind because she wants somebody to go. Not even 2 seconds afterwards, she says, Oxy, Daisy said you should leave. And don't get me wrong, I know everybody is drunk. There was a lot of slurring words and yelling and whatnot, and it was just a lot.
Daisy, why? Tell me I ain't been standing on business. You tell me I ain't been standing on business.
What business though? What business?
Everything I fucking said, I stood on it. All
I keep hearing my name, people calling me weak and shit, so I'm like, who weak? Like, I don't understand. Like, what was your purpose in that?
every issue I ever had, did I not address that shit in person? Did I not? Did I not? Oh, girl, that's crazy.
Daisy was telling Oxy that she boring as fuck. And she was like, how the fuck am I boring when I fought Gloss? Bitch, why the fuck is you saying my name? And I'm already drunk as fuck. Like, is you cool, bitch? Don't put me in that shit when they say that you're boring. Like, the fuck?
Oxy's sitting here and she's just like, how am I scary? I stood on business with Gloss. And Gloss is just like, girl, why would you say my name? We already drunk. So Daisy's just like, okay, you said Gloss's name, y'all fight. So they actually do it.
Let's go. You get in with my bitch Gloss. We are.
No lie, it looked like Oxy was, you know, I saw a couple boop 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 on Gloss's head, and I'm just like, don't get me wrong, they were drunk, but no lie, I can't believe, you know, Gloss has been taking so many L's as she has, and I thought she said we were supposed to already know what she did on the streets, and it's like, what you did on the streets is not translating what, you know, to your TV hands. Like, maybe we gotta go back to the streets to see you get down. But yeah, that's where we end the episode. Daisy telling Oxy and and Gloss to fight, and we saw 2 seconds of they fight, and it looked like Oxy was winning, no lie. So it seemed like we gonna see the rest of that next week, and it seems like next week it's like a big ass brawl that happens, so I can't wait to see that. So when y'all see it, I'ma see it, and I'm gonna be back right here talking about it again. So until the meantime, just make sure that y'all like, comment, subscribe, share, all that.